My name is Vivian Kai Local, and I've come here because there's a developing trend we're seeing around some of the inner roads here in the greater Accra region and on some highways here in the region. The absence of road markings. So what we are seeing is quite a number of the inner roads are being maintained with freshly made asphalt being put on these roads, but there's the absence of the road markings. So if you look at this road, for example, around cantonments, it's been freshly asphalted, but there's the absence of the markings, making it difficult for drivers or users of these roads to stay within their lanes. Now, a lot of drivers we've spoken to have expressed concern over this growing trend that we're seeing. Now, in this quick report, we are looking or assessing some of these roads and the impact of this development on road users. Now, my colleague Philip Latte visited some highways and indeed some inner roads to assess the situation proper. He's also been speaking to authorities over why we're seeing this development, and he's filed this report. Philip.
Street lights, traffic lights, road signs, road diversions, road line markings, amongst others, are part of the road furniture. And this brings some safety on the road for motorists or individuals that ply the various roads in this country. The issue of road line marking is what we are focusing on the Citi Newsroom today. We will speak to motorists who ply highways such as the N1, N4, N6, amongst others, to find out from them how the fading of road line markings or the non-existence of road line markings are affecting their day-to-day activities as they ply the various roads.
And you can be what be so. Be what be so cra. And so Mabe de Omonshana Munya who be my. It to me coso. And they still it to me coso because Kwana Okoro, one name say be a baby, I won't no cry no lame. But I know what, who to me say, well, hi, me lame, you know, if he has them to be crowd back, so police from the cross to so, who say, yes, simple mamma.
It is a road mark no wa or to me who white you know na or to me their driver and I did back so a high pa and say baby wa U10 and na baby wa so a U10 and so no sign be any wa driver ni di ba hu say e ho no untimi ntani wo ho ba enam say e show wo say ho na 10 no na driver ni no wa gina ho say or tani because onim say e ho no enye U10
road marking no e heye pa because at times since you to say street light no edundum ye hunu hwe heye pa accident to be consistent because if you are because of road mark accident to me see at any time because of no boy no be boy pa say mu din udwuma amayen.
A road and building consultant, engineer Abdullah Mahama, explains the importance of road line markings on our various roads.
It serves a lot. One of them is that it makes, especially if you are dealing with our maybe 3 carriageways, it helps the drivers or the motorists to be in their lane. Sometimes we have a 3 carriageway where the inner lane, the center lane, the outer lane. So when you have the line markings, it makes every driver to drive within the carriageway or the specification that has been given to him. So you can't go beyond your width. Otherwise, somebody may move from left to right. You wouldn't know exactly where he's actually driving in. And the most important one in the evenings, for a first time user who doesn't know areas how he's going, when you throw the light, you're able to see a certain distance, especially if the road line marking is reflective. When it's a normal paint and it's not reflective, you may not see the lines in the evening when they are done haphazardly. So they use a certain paint and then glass bits. And these are the glass bits that they use to mix with a certain temperature and lay it on the road.
He also explained whose responsibility it is for the construction and the maintenance of these line markings.
It depends on the scope of work that the contractor has been given. It may be that the road doesn't have road line markings and the road furniture. It might be just like, okay, the first phase, let's finish the road first, and then the contractor may be asked to come and do the second phase, which is the road furniture, i.e. crash barriers, line markings, or traffic signalized intersections, and any other information signs on the road. So you may have a road line marking that may not stay longer. Either maybe it was done beyond a certain temperature or the paint was not of good quality. Ideally, you have seen some of them which have stayed over the years. Others don't stay for a very long time. You may have road line markings done immediately, and if it's allowed and they open the traffic and cars move across them, they will pick the paint away. And in that case, you will not have the line markings to be so visible for a very long time.
The road line markings are visible on some roads. Others, they faded out, and some, they are not available. Motorists are complaining about this phenomenon, and the various authorities must take action. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Ni Latte.